Dictatorial sila eh. We have a problem with the communists for the last 50 years. So I said that, do you want to fight another 50 years? Wala man akong problema. Unang hinayang ako sa buhay ng Pilipino. But I have discontinued the peace talks. Ayaw ko na. And if we have to go to war, we go to war. It's a matter of really asking for something which I cannot give. Because pinag-aralan ko yung mga workshop papers and the official proceedings doon sa Netherlands nila ng panel natin, Secretary Doresa, Secretary Bello, and the rest. It would sum up something like a coalition government. Sabi ko, pag ganito, I cannot give what I do not own. Because that is sovereignty. And the law requires a constitution that if you want to hold the sovereignty of a nation, you must be elected by the people. You take care of the sovereignty, independence, the integrity of this republic, fine. And then added to that, you're a sovereign and you can face anybody, anywhere in the international arena, and you are recognized to be holding the sovereignty of this republic. Hindi akin dyan eh. That's not mine to give. Even baski sa kaliit na sinabi mo, you want a part of that, and yet you have been fighting with government or against government for the last so many years, 50 years. It is simply not acceptable to all. And dinagdagan ko pa kanina that if you are using me to get what you have, papatayin ako ng military pati police. If there is something which they cannot accept, maybe that is one issue. Corruption, pati you tinker with the integrity of this republic. Sabi ko talaga sa TV kanina, papatayin ako. Sigurado yan. No popularity here. No. The forces of government would not like it. And the people would not like it. So wala akong magawa. Sabi ko, let us go separate ways. Na itong corruption, people are afraid about me being a dictator, extending my term beyond the normal route. Alam mo, sabi ko kanina, I am addressing myself to Congress. Let us amend the Constitution, shorten or restrict the powers of everybody, including the presidency, but make a Constitution that would mandate more accountability and responsibility of officials. If you can craft a law wherein I would also put my own inputs there, and it would guarantee everybody or stop corruption, do not be afraid to amend the law. Either you can do away with my presidency, but if you succeed, I said, in crafting a law which would ensure stopping corruption in this country, I will be willing. Do not be afraid of dictatorship. I am not aiming for it. I do not ask it and I do not like it. Pagka binigay ninyo sa Pilipino, I will step down at the end of the year. Sabi ko, that is a commitment, a guarantee. Make me a constitution that would do away with a long-suffering, corruption-ridden country. And I would be willing to just step out. Para hindi kayo matakot na si Duterte gusto diktador lang yan. You know, I'm old. I've been in politics for almost 40 years now. I never lost an election. God gave everything to me. I will not spoil it. Binigay na sa akin ng Panginoong Diyos. Lahat na. Honor, well, all the perks of the presidency, maglanding ka dyan with 3 helicopters escorting you, 4 kayo. So it's a waste of, but I do not like it, but I cannot, I cannot impose on the security guys. Hindi mo rin sila papayag, so wala ka rin magawa. If you say them stop, they will not stop. They will not listen to you. And they will just say, sir, trabaho mo namin yan, pasensya ka na. But I live a very simple life. Kayong mga taga Davao, speaker here is my good friend. We know each other, si ES. Wala akong ambisyon na magdiktador. Sus Marius. That's the last thing that just like making a hole in the head. So yan ang guarantee ko sa ano. And I will make it dramatic because birthday mo, Fred. Pag magbago ang Constitution, they should not be afraid to do it. Just do it. And do not be afraid. Do away with the presidency. Or give me a limitation that by the end of this year, you are considered out. Basta ibigay lang yung Constitution na para makapaligaya sa atin. I've been living with corruption all the time. Not even during any particular administration na pasali na ako. I've been trying to, yung mga dala-dala ko noong 1988, dito, yun ang karamihan na sinipa ko. And I said, alam mo, basta korupsyon na, wala talaga ako dyan. Hindi ko kailangan ngayon ng I cannot, 72. Few more years, I'm out. Money. So, until 5 years and a half, something like that, Presidente ako. With all the perks and comfort, what do I need at the end of my earthly being? Cannot bring the money. You're talking of corruption. Kaya nga itong mga komunista, excuse me, sabi na, di Duterte, diktador, tapos number one, berdugo, corruption, ano. So if I am a fascist, that you say I am, why talk to me? Find somebody else, or it is somebody else's turf, not mine. Wala ako dito pag, ayan ang tingin ninyo sa akin. If that is the way how you view me, then do not talk to me. Wait for a leader that would be to your liking and your predilections. Hindi ako ganun. So that is one dramatic. Magkakatotoo yan kasi birthday ni. When I ran for the presidency, it was during Fred's birthday. Ako, ayan ang guarantee ko sa gobyerno. Ayaw ko talaga ng corruption. Not because naggusto ko magpahirma. I just don't like it. I've been mayor for congressman, vice mayor, altogether the presidency. And if in the fullness of God's time I will complete, then magpo-40 years ako. Pag hindi, then I'd be happy to go out of office. Yan ang answer. Basta hindi ko talaga matanggap yung corruption. I cannot also share the powers of this country and go into a coalition. Hindi katanggap-tanggap yan ng mga military pati police and the rest of the Filipino nation. So yan ang message ko sa mga komunista. Itong sa Mindanao, ganito yan eh. Let me shorten it. Marami kami taga Mindanao eh. Alam ni Speaker yan. If you do not give to the Mindanaoans, I'm referring to the original, who are already there since Adam and Eve, there will be a fissure and maybe a breakage sa ating society. I do not want it to happen during my time. Alam mo, yan, wag na yung mga deal-deal, simple yan. You just